Not-Stalgia. Hey, this is Anime Savage, and yeah, I do remember the Wild Thornberries. That was a pretty fun cartoon, man. I grew up with that. I did grow up with Double Dare and Figure It Out Wild Style. Also, Legends of the Hidden Temple, The Dark Forest always scared the crap out of me, and yeah, I grew up with those shows, and always wanted to go to those shows. But the one show I did want to go on was Nickelodeon Video Arcade, and I wanted to always go on there because they played video games, and you like got prizes for it. So, yeah, definitely missed those shows. I mean, nowadays you look at cartoons, it's kind of like, what the heck am I watching? Like, it looks like these cartoon characters are having a seizure. But love the content, and I'll see you later. All right, bye bye.
Hey, Anime Savage, Tyler here. Thank you for the call and for all these awesome Nick game show recommendations. I will say, we've already recorded Legends of the Hidden Temple. It's a few episodes from now. It'll air. But there's a bunch of good ones you mentioned that we did not have planned that we do now. Nick Arcade being number one there. What a great show. Hopefully Katie thinks so, but you probably won't. And Figure It Out Wild Style. So those are coming down the pike. Thank you for bringing those up. Thanks for listening.
Can't wait to tear it up, Mr. Savage. Bye.
Hi, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie. You're listening to Not-Stalgia, the podcast where we find out if old things are good when you're old.
Oh, that was a good one. All right, Kate, today...
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl. But Professor Utonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction, Chemical X. Thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born! Using their ultra superpowers, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup have dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil!
The Powerpuff Girls. What are your previous understandings of this show?
They're girls? No, it's like there's little girls, and that's it. They have powers, I'm assuming. I know that I was watching a TED Talk a couple years ago when I was an undergrad about shows for kids that are like not good for their attention span, and the Powerpuff Girls was the featured show that they used.
That was the example, right?
Yeah,
they
it was
compared
like
it to
extreme,
like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, it was like shows with extreme transitions and like lots of crazy colors and like. So that's something else I know about. I think there must have been a clip in the TED Talk.
Okay,
so.
Well, the Powerpuff Girls was created by a guy named Craig McCracken.
Craig McCracken!
It ran from November 18th, 1998 to March 25th, 2005. They made 6 seasons, 78 episodes of one theatrically released movie. There is a new version of the show, also called The Powerpuff Girls, that's on now. It started in 2016, but it doesn't have almost any of the original creative team or voice actors involved. This is one of those Cartoon Network cartoon shows. His original student film, Craig McCracken, was called Whoop-Ass Stew. And they, Cartoon Network liked it, but they were said, you gotta change that title. And that's where Powerpuff Girls came from. So,
but was it the little girls?
It was the little girls.
The whoop-ass?
Yeah. As you'll see in the intro, the professor, he's trying to create the perfect little girls, and he accidentally adds Chemical X. In the original short, he accidentally adds a can of whoop-ass. It's an actual can, and that's what happens.
But here's my question. Why is this older man trying to create the perfect little girls?
Don't ruin this.
I'm not ruining it. It's just, it's a question that has come up for me.
He's a professor who invents things, and as you'll see, he that old saying, girls are made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. He's using those as ingredients. but then it doesn't make sense. Don't think about it too hard, and definitely don't try to sully it by making it gross.
Just saying.
It's about these 3 superpowered kindergarten girls. Blossom, who's their leader. Buttercup is like a tomboy. She's kind of the aggressive one. And then Bubbles, who's kind of like the cute, dumb one. And they live in Townsville, which is always like in peril. And they can like fly and have superpowers and stuff.
Oh.
They kind of look like anime inspired, the girls themselves. And they fight these weird villains like Mojo Jojo, who's a monkey who can talk and is evil. Fuzzy Lumpkin, who's like this pink like hillbilly guy. He's like a monster. The Gangrene Gang, the Amoeba Boys, these weird different villains who reoccur. Him, Him's really weird. I don't think he's in any of the episodes we're going to watch today, but he's like basically like a transvestite, but he's this devil. It's really odd, like a cross-dressing devil. Anyway, we're going to watch 3 episodes today.
3?
Yes, Kate, 3. So one of them is Season 1, Episode 12, The Rowdy Rough Boys. Season 1, Episode 9, Bubble Vicious. And Season 2, Episode 10, The Powerpuff Girls' Best Rainy Day Adventure Ever. It's a long title. These were all picked because they are at the top of almost every list I could find online, including the creator Craig McCracken's list of his favorites. Here's why I like it and why I think it's going to hold up. It's very like girl power show, to the point where like I really liked this show a lot as a kid when I first saw it. But then I was like, am I allowed to like this? It's called the Powerpuff Girls. I'm a boy. And then I found out my friend Dustin also liked it and was verbal about how much he liked it. And I was like, okay, I guess I don't have to worry about that. And I think it's just genuinely very funny. There's a lot of humor to it. This guy, Craig McCracken, also worked on Dexter's Lab. I think the humor is kind of similar to that show. So, let's watch.
The city of Townsville is under attack by Mojo Jojo.
Very intense so far. Oh my god.
There's him.
Is he a lobster?
I don't know.
There are a lot of transitions.
A lot of violence, too.
Yeah. I do like when girls kick the crap out of men, so that's good. There's just so much going on already. A lot of screaming. Did you watch this like at full volume in your house?
Yeah.
Why is he just blowing stuff up?
He's a bad guy.
But what made him so bad? He's just a monkey. It's just like a lot of transitions.
Oh, I know.
Like I'm distracted. Oh my god. This is getting a little repetitive. Oh god, that voice is not good. The sound effects here. I'm like tired from watching this. This is too much. What? Ew. It's like a very gendered show. Ugh. That's just poop. Ugh. I'm just sad for the snails. There's just a lot of like weird panning and turning and
everything's constantly in motion.
oh, it's kind of making me sick. I don't want to look at this toilet. I guess we created these horrible boys.
Yeah.
He just keeps saying butts, and I don't. Ugh. Kind of off-putting. I can see why you would have liked this, though. It's kind of like the opening of Power Rangers, you know?
But all the time.
Yeah. Like, constantly. It was just under attack too much.
Yeah. That's why they're lucky they have the Powerpuff Girls.
Just move. I don't like that tentacle. Ugh. Everything's always flying, too. Like, the liquid dynamics on this show are weird. Nothing ever flows. It's always, like, gushing everywhere. Oh my god, these boys are just beating them up. The girls are beating up the boys. This is a lot. What is a choof? I don't like their feet. I don't like all these kids punching kids.
There's a lot of punching right now.
Yeah. It just seems, like, inappropriate. I feel like we've seen this scene already. There's a lot of sound effects. Oh my god, he's swimming around by her hair. I like their mid-century modern couch.
He's the mayor.
Why is his hat floating in the air?
I don't know.
Who is this? Who is that?
That's it's like the mayor's secretary, Sarah Bellum.
His secretary?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What? No, she works in his office.
I think the mayor has a button on his desk. Is that dog talking?
Yeah, that's the dog from jail.
But he's talking.
Yeah.
Why?
He just does.
Are they throwing an ocean liner
Yeah.
at them full of people?
Yes. That's the point. They're really evil.
I don't like this.
They're domestic terrorists, the Rowdy
Yeah.
Rough Boys.
But everybody posted about mental illness if these kids committed a crime. You know why? Because they're white. These kids all need to, like, take a nap. Need a snack. You know? They're all a little bit rammy, I think. I just feel like the whooshing lines, there's a lot of that, you know?
Uh-huh.
They're just farting?
Yeah.
This is gross. I can see why you liked this, but... I mean, I have to like it. Oh my god, they're like tasing them. Oh my god. This is a nuclear explosion. This is not good.
I think he has like a volcano base.
What? Look at these gross boys. Why is that one's hair so big?
I don't know, it's just how she is. You never see her face.
Wow, that's pretty dehumanizing. I feel like they've all sustained massive internal injuries. Are these children very small, or is she just giant? Ugh. What is she telling them to do here? Ew. So they're supposed to use their sexuality to destroy these boys.
Yeah, they actually exploded.
It's really disturbing. I'm worried. It's just his heart is flying at me. Oh, this hurts my eyes.
What?
Buttercup. Now, Buttercup. Okay, stop. Buttercup. Buttercup! I think you got him, honey. Come back in now.
That? Well, I thought you went a little too far, like when... Man, Buttercup, you are hardcore. There was this part where you're stuck inside the slug, and it was all gross and stuff, and then splat, pow, pow, you're hitting it, and then you were slamming it on the ground and punching it and kicking it, and it was all done and stuff, and...
Bubbles?
Yeah?
It's your turn.
Okay, I'm ready!
Oh, ain't she cute?
Professor, don't forget to...
Don't worry, Blossom. I know. Danger level 9 is way too much for our little Bubbles.
Is it under attack? Oh my god. I'm just so tired of watching Council be under attack. I feel like she's got some anger issues, this one. Do these children go to school? Really don't like her voice. Like, this is an adult with a... Just picture an adult human with this voice. She looks like she's gonna have a psychotic break. This is not good. This is a lot. This is... Wow. Just a lot of bright flashing light.
An epileptic's nightmare.
Yeah, it's, you know, just the thing after a nice slow day of kindergarten. You pop home, watch the Powerpuff Girls, get dramatically overstimulated.
I couldn't understand that.
I can't, that's like in a register that only dogs can hear. Meanwhile, Legs Hair, what's her name?
Sarah Bellin.
Her name is Legs Hair. Oh my god, she's beating up a dog! That's not okay. Ugh. All these beat up people look extraordinarily grotesque. It's like not only were they beaten, they were also like dipped in acid. So he's just torturing this little girl.
Yep. Just a monkey torturing a kindergarten girl.
Did lasers just come out of her eyes?
Yeah.
Oh my god, his brain is out. That was a long 9 minutes.
Blossom here. What's the trouble? Hey! What do you mean, Blossom here? I'm Blossom now. No. I actually am Blossom, so you can't be Blossom. Could you hold on a sec, Mayor? We're playing pretend, right? Right. Then I'm pretending to be Blossom. Well, you can't. Why not? Because you were playing the monster. Well, now I'm playing Blossom. Well, then who am I supposed to be? Bubbles. No way. You be Bubbles. No way. You be Bubbles. You're Bubbles. You're Bubbles. You're Bubbles. You're Bubbles. I'll be Bubbles. You can't. You're Bubbles. You be Bubbles. You're Bubbles. You're Bubbles. You're Bubbles. You're Bubbles. You're Bubbles.
Girls! Will someone please tell me what's going on?
Bubbles is the dumbest person I've ever met. She just reads
One at a time. Bubbles?
We were playing the Powerpuff Girls, and Buttercup was a monster, and I played the mayor, and Blossom was Miss Bellum. Then Buttercup wanted to pretend she was Blossom, but Blossom wanted to be Blossom, and I wanted to be Bubbles, but they told me I couldn't, and no one wants to beat me.
Can't you three play nice? I've got a lot of work to do today. So, how can we solve this problem?
Well...
She can fly. Why couldn't she just fly around and be happy?
Fly above the rain.
Okay, so this is just kids playing. That's appealing. Oh god. Oh no. Where are they getting the full-size women's high heels?
The professor's got them.
Yeah. This scientist is ill-prepared to be a dad. Alright, that might be the one saving grace of the show, is the professor dressed up as the blue one. Clearly in the most dad thing to ever happen. We used to make my dad be Abu the monkey.
Sure, he appreciated it.
Yeah.
What rooms do they have?
He's a very wealthy scientist. He probably has some kind of shady government contract. You know? He's probably making super soldiers with this creepy serum that he made. This child's gonna asphyxiate under that cabinet. That happens. That's real.
But she's a Powerpuff Girl.
She's still a girl. I don't like how linty that towel looks. Oh, God, that heart is, like, really intense.
So once again, the day is saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls.
We are back. We always start with me. We should start with you. What did you think watching it, looking back?
Oh, looking back, I think it holds up fine. I enjoyed the weird anime style of the girls, which is really odd because like nothing else in the show matches. Like they look different than everything else. I think they're all kind of funny. I know you're going to probably say that Bubbles is really irritating, but I think their different personalities are good. I think their voice actors are okay. I just really like the different villains. It's a bit too much fighting. That Rowdy Rough Boys episode was like way too much fighting.
Kids just kicking the crap out of each other.
Which is fine to an extent, but there's like too much of it.
It was just gratuitous.
There was no point. But I thought it held up fine. I think it's pretty funny sometimes. Well, go ahead. Well, first you got to summarize these episodes briefly.
Okay, so we watched one. It was the one with the boys. Mm-hmm. Those boys, they're too rough. So there was boys, and the monkey created the boys.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Really that was the whole story.
And
the opposite of
they just spend
girls.
like 28 minutes kicking the crap out of each other.
Well, how did the girls finally beat them?
Oh, by unleashing their sexuality, which just felt really
it was kind of weird. Sarah Bellum, the like oversexed mayor's secretary, was like, "Girls, you know how to beat them," and then they like go over and like bat their eyelashes at them and kiss them, and then the boys really explode and die.
I didn't like
that.
It
was kind of strange.
It was not a very empowering message, I feel like.
Yeah, I think that's...
you can try to fight all you want, but eventually you'll give in and use your sexuality.
That's one thing I will say. On my original list of why I thought this might be good, I thought it would be kind of girl powery, but it's really not at all.
No, my question is, what if a woman had made this show?
It would probably be different.
It would be different, I think.
A little bit. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, what else did we watch?
We watched
the one
Vicious.
Yeah, where the blue one is like angry that she's not as hard as the others.
As hardcore as she says.
Yeah. And then she becomes vicious.
Yep. It's pretty much that whole one.
The third one was the best one out of the three.
Okay.
Where it was
Powerpuff Girls' best rainy day adventure ever.
And they were playing inside.
Mm-hmm.
Just like kids would do.
Yeah.
I liked that.
Yeah.
Okay, so here are my thoughts. And there's not too many. I didn't like absolutely like vitriolically hate it, but I didn't like it either. And I think sometimes these male ones I don't have a lot of thoughts about.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I don't know.
Middle of the road. Okay.
I'm just, I would say more of a negative road, but like the middle of the road towards the negative side.
Okay. Why?
Bubbles' voice is like completely insufferable. There were moments where I was watching it and just could not figure out what she was saying.
Yeah, I agree with you. There was one or two times where she was talking like very loud or fast and you couldn't decipher it.
And it wasn't like part of the joke that you couldn't understand her in that moment. You just couldn't understand her.
Like, she talks like this! She has this weird high-pitched voice thing.
It's a lot.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
Yeah, my other criticism is like, and I just wrote, what if a woman made it? Like, it would be different if a woman made this show, I think. I don't know. I think this is like a man's version of what girl power is.
Maybe. Some episodes are a little better than others with that, I think. But, because like the Bubble Vicious one, I mean, the message was a little better, you know? Yeah. They were like really teasing her bad, and the dad was, but so were Blossom and Buttercup about being like a sissy or a baby or whatever. And then at the end, she was like really insanely hardcore and fought back.
Yeah.
I think some episodes maybe that we didn't watch are a little more pro-girl, but yeah, that Rowdy Rough Boys episode really, and I know that was the joke, but yeah. It
was pretty off-putting.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Wouldn't be great for a little girl watching.
I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm like old, but it's just too many transitions, light flashes, and sound effects. It's just, there's like no substantive like narrative piece of the story because you're too busy constantly. It's like an REM dream.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's
You're trying to follow what's happening on the screen. There's always these bright flashes of light.
Right. And it seems like the point of that was it was supposed to be like initially like a parody of like anime, but that's their whole show. It would be fine if it was like a one short film, but that it's an entire series based on that. There is a lot of it.
It's very visually intense.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I don't like it because I'm old or if I just would not have ever liked it.
Yeah, probably the latter. No, probably the latter for you.
Yeah, you know I'm not fun.
True.
So, those are my thoughts. I just, I thought I would like it more because it had the word power and girls in it.
Yeah.
And we found out that I'm not epileptic.
That's true. No seizures here.
What if I had seizures?
Oh my god, that'd be the greatest podcast episode ever.
I don't think so.
No, it wouldn't. Okay, so let's take care of some business before we sign off. Our theme song, I keep forgetting to say this, is by a guy named George Stryker. You can find his music on YouTube at GW Scores. Our website is Not-Stalgia.org. Not Nostalgia, Not-Stalgia.org. Not-Stalgia@AOL.com. That's our email if you want to reach out and tell us why we were dead wrong about the Powerpuff Girls, or tell us what to watch next. We're on Instagram at Not-Stalgia, Twitter, Not-Stalgia, Facebook, Not-Stalgia Podcast. We're going to get better at saying that eventually. I always feel like it's just like alphabet soup.
Now read it like Bubbles.
You can leave us a rating or review.
Oh my god, don't do that ever again.
Rating a review on iTunes, subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts.
Next week on Not-Stalgia, Sonic the Hedgehog.